Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this quick tutorial video on how to use our remix section at Quitter eLiquid Labs. My name is DJ Dizzle. I am the lead mixologist for Quitter eLiquid Labs. If you have not yet, go ahead and like Quitter eLiquid Labs on Facebook, and you can actually request me as a friend as well under the social media tab at quitterlabs.com. But most likely you're already on the remix section, but if you're viewing this video on YouTube or another site, this is the homepage for Quitter eLiquid Labs. You can enter the store right here, or you can go directly to the remix section right here. So we're going to go in through the store real quick, and we're going to click on eLiquids. Rain is our basic mix brand, and Spin Vapors is a little bit more complex mixes, so be sure to check those out as well. But we're going to concentrate on the remix section today. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And as you can see in here, if you want to take the time to read this on your own, we only use the absolute best ingredients and flavorings in all of our liquids, including the remix section. Also, all of our custard ingredients are 100% diacetyl, acetonin, and acetylpropanol free. And they are pretty much spot on with the flavors that do contain those from other companies. So I think you'll be very happy with those, and it's a healthier vape as well. So first thing we want to do is we're going to go here to select options. Now, inside here, the video that you're viewing is right here as soon as my page loads here. Okay, this is just a placeholder. We're going to put this video here as soon as it's done. Very, very fun in here, okay? You actually have a lot of options in here, and one of the coolest parts, I think personally, is that you get to name your liquid, okay? The one thing that I wanted to point out before we get started actually creating our new e-liquid flavor here is right here there's actually a flavor ingredients glossary. Okay, if you have any questions as to what the flavors might be, when you click on that, you're going to have the different sections: candy, creams and savory, desserts, drinks, fruits, nuts, spices, and tobaccos. Now, if you click on one of these, for instance, we'll click on fruits, it's going to open up every single selection that is within the flavor selection in the remix section, and it's going to explain what they are. For instance, black currant, grape-like character, but with a dry, dark, mature edge, and it gives you the ingredients list. Okay, same thing for, if you want to look at nuts. Almond, black sesame seed, black walnut, it's going to tell you what those flavors are. So that is there for your use as well to make sure that you're, not accidentally picking a flavor that you don't think you're going to like. So let's get started on creating our e-liquid. So let's start up here. You do have to select something for every single option. It's just the way the system is built. And then we'll go over the different pricing at the end with the different sizes. So very next is the nicotine strength. For the drippers out there, probably going to go 3 or 6. So I'm going to select 12 milligrams. VG-PG ratio. If you're not familiar with this, we'll probably have another video in our video section explaining the differences between VG and PG. In a nutshell, VG is a little bit smoother and creates vapor production, okay? PG gives you a little bit more of a throat hit, but less vapor production. So depending on where you want to be, go ahead and make your selection here. I can tell you if you do use, things like a Pro tank, an EVOD, tanks like that, the higher VG is thicker, so you might have some issues with it getting down into your coil. But 70, 60, 70 is pushing it for the tanks. 50, 60 is, absolutely fine. So for me, I actually prefer 50-50. Next thing we're going to do, you can choose up to 4 flavors, but you do not have to choose 4 flavors, okay? So if we select under flavor 1, you'll see that they're organized into candy, creams and savory, desserts, drinks, fruit, nuts, spices, and tobaccos. Okay, last count there was about 226 flavor ingredients in here. Okay, so you have plenty to choose from. For me, I'm a huge fan of custard, and that's actually located under our creams and savory, and it's down here under vanilla custard. Okay, now flavor percentage. Okay, this doesn't mean, if you select 100% here, that doesn't mean that your e-liquid is going to be 100% vanilla custard flavoring. Okay, we have a percentage that we add to all of our juices that, whatever that percentage is, 100% of that would be the custard. Okay, now between the 4, though, you want to equal 100% or as close as you can. But, if there's any issues, we'll just get in touch with you. So for me, I'm going to do, let's say, a 50% base of vanilla custard. For my second flavor, I think I want to put a fruit in there. Go down to fruit. Let's see here. You know what? How about some peach? Okay, we'll do like a peach custard. And for me, let's do 25% peach. Now I'm at 75%, so I've still got 25% to play with. Let's see what else might be good in there. Maybe like a cookie type flavor, which is under desserts here. Let's do, you know what, snickerdoodle, because it's got a little bit of cinnamon to it as well, you know, aside from just a plain sugar cookie. So we'll do snickerdoodle, and I'll do that at, let's say 15%. Again, you don't have to keep track of the math perfectly, but right now we are at 90%. And you know what, just to show you this, I'm actually going to put the cookie at 25%, so now I'm at 100. And for flavor 4, since I'm not going to have one, I'm just going to select no fourth flavor, and of course 0%. Okay, you do have to select that though. Next, add sweetness. I'm a big sweetness buff, so I'm going to select yes. Sour, I'm going to say no. And if you want menthol, you can do light, medium, or heavy. I don't like menthol, so I'm going to hit no. Okay, now you'll see that after you do all that, the price pops up down here. One of the cool things about Quitter Labs in our Remix section, aside from other companies, you'll notice here at $9.99 for 30 milliliters. First off, it's a phenomenal price, but even if we go over here and we select 24 milligrams of nicotine, we're still at the same price. Okay, we don't upcharge for additional nicotine or adding sweetness, adding sour, adding menthol. Okay, we've already built that into our pricing, so you're not going to have to guess about that. So let me go back here and put that back to 12, and down here, for the name for this one, I'll just put Dizzle's Dream, or put DJ Dizzle's Dream. Okay, and there you go. We hit add to cart. That's going to add it to the cart, and I can check out and pay. And in case you missed it on the home page, we are an authorized.net verified merchant. Okay, everything is 100% secure and safe when you check out and pay with us. That is a 30 milliliter price. Okay, for 60 milliliter glass, which is twice as much liquid and a little bit better container for longer storage, it's only $19.99. Okay, and then for our 5-ounce glass container, which is 147.5 roughly milliliters, phenomenal deal, is only $34.99. But that is it. That is how you use the Remix section. Thank you very much for checking us out. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and actually hit the Contact Us link up here at the top of the page, or you can hit us up on Facebook. And again, inside the social media tab, you can click here to visit Quitter Labs Facebook page, or just hit like over here, or you can hit here and request me as a friend. Thank you very much. We will talk to you very soon.